Hi, Anita Cordell here, and I am a local Kansas City real estate agent as well as an explorer. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about a gem in Missouri that doesn't get a lot of attention, and that gem is Unity Village. There's a lot of amenities in Unity Village that the public can actually go and utilize and use, and we're going to talk about some of that stuff. So come on and let's go explore Unity Village. Hi, if you're new to this channel and you want to learn all there is to know about Kansas City, you've come to the right place. You can learn where to eat, where to sleep, neighborhood information, things to do, entertainment, all kinds of stuff. So be sure and like, subscribe, and follow so that you can learn all there is to know about the Kansas City area. Be sure and click that bell as well so that you can get notified whenever I post something new. In today's video, we're going to be talking about a gem right here in the Kansas City metropolitan area, and that is Unity Village. The reason why I wanted to post something about Unity Village is just to share a little bit about my history with Unity Village. I travel a lot in the city, and for the longest time I would be traveling on 350 highway, which is just north of the Lee Summit area, and just as you're going into the Raytown area in the Kansas City proper area. And I would see this tower and this really cool historical area off to the east side of 350 highway, and I always wondered what it was. So let's dive into some of the amenities. First of all, Unity Village is not just a place where you can take your family on picnics or just get some great photography, but there's some really neat things to do. First of all, if you need a hotel, there is actually hotel accommodations. There's a 50-room boutique hotel, and it actually has 3 really luxurious Airbnbs as well on the property. There's some meeting places. There's also a par 36 9-hole golf course, and there's some amazing fountains, which I mentioned earlier, that are also breathtaking when you're taking pictures and just want to walk around and enjoy nature. Also at the property, there is a cafe, and if you're staying at the hotel, there's a fitness center. One of the great things about this location is the fact that it is so beautiful, and there are so many great locations here to take photos, whether that's your family or corporate photos. If you're just using your cell phone or a one-lens camera, then no permit is needed. But if you're using it for corporate or professional photography, then a permit is needed, and your world is set apart when you're using this location. It has got some just fantastic places to take photography. Another amenity that they have is the golf course. Like I mentioned before, it is par 36, and it is so beautiful there. Now, you do not have to be a member to participate or have access to the golf course. You can actually walk in or reserve it, and there's different pricing for it, and it's not overtly expensive. There is a membership that you can actually participate in if you would like to be a member of it, but you don't have to in order to use the golf course. One of our nicknames is the City of Fountains. We have over 200 registered fountains, and wouldn't you know, there are several fountains at Unity Village. One of them is really close to the Bridge of Faith. That is one of their largest fountains there, and it just gives another opportunity for you to utilize as just a walk around the peaceful area, as well as some options for taking pictures. You won't want to miss the fountains at Unity Village. And it also gives you an opportunity if you wanted to take a whole week with your family, or just have a scavenger hunt with your kids for a few days and just drive around and see how many fountains that you can find throughout the city. For sure want to make one of those stops at Unity Village. You'll also want to explore the Unity Village bookstore for some added information, as well as what's really cool about this bookstore is that they have some local brands here right in the store that you won't want to miss those. There's also various events at Unity Village. There's retreats that come about, so you'll want to keep an eye on the website if those types of retreats align with you personally as well as your faith. Another really cool thing about Unity Village is you can actually have your wedding there or a reception there, and again, this place is so beautiful, and it's such a fantastic location for things like that. Now, one of the last amenities that I'm going to talk about is their nature trail. I've walked it several times with some friends, and there's been always someone there. People will take their dogs on a leash, and it's just such a neat trail way back. You feel like you're in almost your own little world out there. There's several lakes that are there as part of it, but it's so serene and so beautiful, and you won't want to miss this trail. There's some really nice painting underneath of a bridge that you can go on. You can go past lake. There's also some different stations. There are fitness stations throughout the trail where if you want to stop and do a little workout at the trail, then you can. It's such a neat place, and it's such a gem. I have lived here for so long and didn't even know that this trail was there until recently. Now, if you head into the trail, there's going to be a fork, and if you head to the right, it's going to be a little bit easier. If you head to the left, it'll be a little bit of a tougher walk, and you're talking it's going to take almost an hour to get through the loop, but you will definitely enjoy yourself. Now, while this is a popular trail for hiking and birding even, and taking your family there, I did not feel at all overwhelmed with the amount of people that were there. It was a very nice environment. And what's really cool is this trail is open year-round. So come on down, enjoy it, bring your dog, bring your family, bring your friends, and enjoy all the amenities at Unity Village. Then as far as real estate is concerned, there's not any real houses here. It's all commercial building and stuff. They do say that there's a population of 66 the last time that I checked, and there was a census from 2010 that said there was a population of 99, but I checked our MLS, and just so you know, if you don't know what MLS stands for, that means multiple listing services. That's where we put all of our houses that are up for sale in there, and that's the information that an appraiser will pull from to make sure that the value of a property is there. So they'll use comparables in the MLS and stuff. And I did just check MLS for Unity Village, and there were not any residential properties that have sold there. So just so you know, it has an address of Missouri, but the residential properties that are around that are either Kansas City, Missouri, or Lee Summit. So the location of Unity Village is just north of Lee Summit on 350 Highway, and it's east on the 350 Highway as you're headed into Kansas City in the Raytown area. Well, this wraps up my adventure on Unity Village. I hope that you enjoyed what you learned and that you will visit Unity Village sometime. Take in all of the nature, the historical buildings. I think that it is on 1,200 acres. Be sure and check out their golf course and just walk around and go into the buildings and learn some of the history about this. I do know that it used to be a farm and they would grow different fruits and what have you, and I believe that there is a lake that actually provides the water to the Unity Village area. It does seem very, very neat, and you will love the buildings, I promise. Another thing too to just remember is that it's really got a community feel, and so if you do ever want to have a retreat there with your company, there is certainly an opportunity to do so. So it's not just a community, it's a nature trail, it's got historical references to it, and a great place to have some photography, and of course, your wedding. And if you enjoy this video, be sure and like, subscribe, and follow. Click the bell so that you will be notified when I post other gems in the Kansas City area, as well as real estate information. And as for now, I'm signing off. Have a wonderful day.